I look like I'm like dressed, but I got sweatpants on. Hey guys, it's Jess from She's the Posh. Welcome back, and today we are going to find out, are you a Kelly or a Birkin? I make videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so please remember to hit subscribe below and ring my bell so we can become best friends here on the internet. Okay guys, we are back again for another bag battle. We are going to be comparing the Birkin 30 versus my Kelly 32 to help you decide if you are a Birkin girl or a Kelly girl, because I really believe, even though I have both in my collection, that you're either one or the other that you gravitate towards. So maybe if you're looking into getting an hermes piece on the secondhand market, or maybe you're looking to score one in the store, this would give you a better idea of which one would be a bag that you would use. Because yes, these bags are super expensive, and I know you might be scared to carry them, but if you're gonna spend all this coin, you want a bag that you're gonna love and enjoy and not just leave on your shelf. What do you think I am? Birkin or Kelly? What do I seem like to you? I know the answer. You will soon too. I do have a Birkin 35, but I decided to go with the Birkin 30, and the Kelly that I have is a 32, so they're very similar sizes, kind of give you a really good comparison on the bags. The first thing to note with these bags is the Kelly has been around a lot longer, and the Kelly was named after Grace Kelly. I forget the name of, it was like the Sac de la Plus, it was one of those names called before, and then it got changed to the Kelly bag. And this was the Birkin that was named after, gosh, I can't think of the name. This was also named after somebody, but the Birkin was created in the 80s, where the Kelly has been around, I believe, since the 30s. So this bag has been around a lot longer and has stand the test of time the most. Now the Birkin has gotten super popular. It got super popular in the 90s, and it really hasn't changed. People always say working for the Birkin. You don't really hear people say working for the Kelly. However, the Kelly is something I always see as well. And both of these bags aren't something that you can just go into the store and purchase. You actually have to get a history with Hermes. You have to go through a journey. Sometimes it's a long journey. Sometimes it's a super fast journey if they like you and you have an amazing personality. No one really knows the map or the journey. I've watched so many videos and I still don't know. However, you could go the way I did and buy these items secondhand. So I'll share my video with you how I indeed purchased these bags down below if you're interested in that. But for this video, we are just going to be comparing the two, what I like from them, the pros and the cons, and which bag I really gravitate towards. So first, let's start out with the Birkin. So this is the Birkin 30. I have a video comparing it with the 35. So this is very similar to that. Yes, the sizes are a little bit different. However, the Birkin details are all the same. So with the Birkin, something that is a feature that might be a flaw or something you like, personally it's something I like, is the slouch that it gets over time. So this handbag here, I believe, is around 10 years old. I got it in the Toka leather. This is the color blue jean, and the hardware is the palladium hardware. So that's the silver. What I love about this particular leather is it's very textured, so you're not gonna have a lot of scratches on it. It has this beautiful veining that you can kind of see in the light. And I love the slouchiness with this bag. Some people do not. To kind of prevent that from happening, you can get an organizer for the bag. I don't choose to. Now, the opening and closure of the bag is you have this little turn lock here. You open, and then there's a flap that you can close over it. I never carry my Birkin the proper way. So the proper way would be to like close it like this and have the straps all up. That is not something for me, because then you open it and you have to take all that apart. It seems a little fussy for me. Some people will leave their Birkins like open like this, keep it like a tote, but I really love the look. Her closed like this, and then seeing the Hermes Paris right there. So I will tuck my flap in, and it still carries it like a tote, but you still have the look of the Birkin, which I like. So I really recommend doing that. So yes, a negative could be the fussy closure. However, if you style it this way, you still get the look of that, or you can leave it open. I feel like it has a real nice relaxed feel to it. It has a zipper in the back, and then you have a pouch here. Again, if you feel like you need more organization, I like to store all of my items in pouches, so I never have to worry about not being able to find anything in here. But that's an option for you as well. Another thing of wear that you can get to the Birkins is you can get somewhere down here to the base. That's something that happens along with the slouching, and depending on the leather, obviously you can get scratches. I don't notice anything to my hardware, but I'm sure you can get like little hairline scratches and stuff to the hardware. So that could be a negative with the wear of the bag. Now this bag retails in stores, depending on leathers, but average I believe is around $11,000. For that, if you try to get this on the secondhand market, you're gonna have to be paying probably a good 25 to 30, even 40% more for that said piece, because it's so hard to get this particular size, and this is the most sought after size. However, you can also get a Birkin 35, you can get a Birkin 40, which you can get under retail. You can get them restored. I have a comparison video. The 35 is a great size and it's easier to get, and you can get it under retail. So you don't have to worry about going through the particular Birkin journey. You have a lot of other options that you can do. The only ways to carry this bag right here is you can carry it top handle, or you can carry it in the crook of your arm. You cannot carry it over your shoulder. And some of the complaints people have about the Birkin is that it has a weight to it. I never noticed that weight, but I have put my laptop and things in here. I have used it for work and I put that in there, and I do notice like a weight to the Birkin, but nothing that makes me uncomfortable. However, if you have back problems, maybe you would find it uncomfortable. It also depends on the different types of leather, but I never noticed that weight at all. But I would never take this for like traveling on an airplane. If I had to carry it and hold it for a long period of time, maybe then I would start to get the arm fatigue. However, when I'm carrying this, it's usually just car to wherever I'm going, and wherever I'm going back to the car, and then I set her in a nice chair. I take her out to a nice dinner. I take her to the office and she sets up on a chair or on a table. So I don't notice that. But that could be a negative if you're just not someone that wants to wear a bag in the crook of your arm. If that's not for you, if you're a shoulder bag girl, this might not be the one for you, because you could attach a strap. I just don't think it looks good, but people will attach a strap to the leather right here on the side. I don't recommend that. It kind of makes me cringe thinking of the bag weight being pulled on there. I think that would cause a lot of damage to the bag. However, people have done it. Now let's look at the Kelly. Here is the Kelly right here. Super gorgeous and beautiful. Similar closure where you have a flap that goes over, you have a little turn here. This bag here is in a Galvier leather, which is similar to a Swift leather. They don't make this leather anymore, but this is a smoother leather, not a box leather, but a smooth leather. And you can see there is some scratches on it. However, it's not super noticeable. I thought it would be noticeable getting this smooth one, so I was a little bit worried about that. This is the color Rouge Vif, so it's like a red color, but a really nice red that, I don't know, I feel like it's like almost like a beautiful lipstick red, and it is in the gold hardware. So this one to open, you pull these out here, and then you open up the flap. The inside of this bag, I have a strap that it comes with, and this is a shoulder strap. So this isn't something you can wear necessarily crossbody, but it does come with a shoulder strap. And with my bag, because of the age of it, I have decided to use a organizer, and you'll notice the wear to the Kelly bags, you will get, this is like a wrinkling effect, whereas the Birkin gets kind of a slouch, but this is a more structured bag. So that is something that'll happen with the age of the bag. I think regardless of the leather you get, I mean, you can get a box leather and that might keep the structure a little bit longer. For me, that doesn't bother me, the wrinkling and stuff, but I do like to have this organizer in there just to give it a little bit more structure. The inside of the bag is also similar to the Birkin, where you have a zipper in the back and you have actually two pockets in the front of this one. Again, the all leather. How you can close this bag if you don't like the fussy feature of the bag. This bag, I will just close the top part here and I will leave these open like this. I kind of love the look of that. I think that looks super cute and casual, and I usually put the strap on it and I will just wear this bag over the shoulder. You can wear the bag in the crook of your arm and also top handle, but another benefit of this bag is that the fact that you can wear it as a shoulder bag as well. So I actually prefer the slouch of the Birkin than I do the Kelly, this wrinkling. I don't mind it as much. However, that's why I choose to put an insert in there just to kind of smooth that out, because to me, the Birkin is a more slouchy casual bag, where the Kelly I feel like is more proper. This is a princess's bag, you know, this is something you wear to be more fancy, so I don't really care for the wear of that. I do notice there is a little bit wear to the corners, but not as much as you are with the Birkin. So the cons I have with this bag is, for me, when it's just the opening is a little bit more fussy for me to open. I prefer the way that I can do the Birkin, where I keep it kind of like a tote. But I do love that I can wear this as a shoulder bag. And I do think that is a great benefit add that it has for that, which the Birkin does not have, like when you just need your hands free and you don't want to have a bag right in front of you. Now let's compare the two side to side. So there's a big difference in styling these bags that I've noticed myself personally when I'm going to reach for these bags and how I want to style them. For me, the Kelly bag is one I take out for more of a nice dinner or going somewhere. I haven't taken her to a wedding or anything like that, or a fancy party, but when I'm going out, if I want to look extra nice, extra put together, this is the bag I reach for. So the price point of the Kellys, these Kellys I believe retail close to what the Birkin does, a little over $11,000 depending on the leathers and stuff that you get. The most sought after size, I believe, is the 28. However, this is the 32, and I think it's an amazing size as you compare to the Birkin. Yes, I've taken the Birkin out to nice dinners, but I've also taken the Birkin to Target. I've also taken the Birkin to the grocery store. I've taken it out where I've never taken my Kelly to the grocery store or any place like that. And all the times I've taken the Kelly, yes, I throw her on my shoulder sometimes, but a lot of the times I like to keep her close to me because, again, maybe it's the leather I chose, but I just don't want anything bad to happen to her. And I feel like I like her close to my heart. Where my Birkin is, I'll carry it, but I'm not as worried about it as I am the Kelly for some reason. She just seems more fancy to me. Now, which one do I prefer? Am I a Birkin or a Kelly girl? And I've come to the conclusion, which I think you guys have too, that I'm a Birkin girl. And I never thought it would be a Birkin girl. I always thought when I was first looking at these bags, the Kelly is the one I was drawn to the most. I thought the Kelly is the prettiest one. The Kelly is the one that I like the look of the best. I think it's fancier. So when I thought of Hermes, the Kelly was the one I loved the most. I love little mini Kellys. I love all the bright colors. I love the structure. I just loved everything about it and the history. Now the Birkin, when I was first into Hermes, I thought, oh, it's kind of old lady-ish and all that stuff. But then I saw people styling it, and that was the larger sizes. I thought they were like the Mary Poppins bag, the really huge, big bags, the 40s. That people were carrying, those giant bags that were popular in the 90s and early 2000s. But then I started seeing, the 35, it looks really nice. So, you see the Kardashians carrying the 35 and then people carrying the 30, and then you saw the baby 25. I'm like, ooh, that's a cute bag. Now, secondhand market, you can get a better deal on the Kellys than you can on the Birkins on the secondhand market. You can get them under retail, especially the vintage Kellys. This bag here I got for under $7,000. This bag is almost 20 years old. So you can get a better deal on the Kelly bags than you can on the Birkins. That's a great positive note as well, that you can get such a great deal. Discovered I was a Birkin girl, which really shocked me, is because I just love the style of this. I am more casual, even though I like to dress up and stuff. Becoming a mom, I consider myself like mommy chic. Like I will have makeup on, I'll have myself look nice together, I'll have a nice sweater, a nice top, but just throwing a Birkin on, I just like the feel of this better. I like the look of this better. And keeping it open like this, like an open toed, it's easy to pick up. Carrying it in the crook of my arm feels super natural. And I used to think this was like old lady-ish, but now I love it. And I don't think you know until you actually get those pieces. But the best way I describe it to you, and I thought I could help you out, just lean more towards the Birkin because my style is more casual. Yes, you could rock the Kelly with tracksuit or something like that, but I don't like it as much. I know people will do that, they'll have the Kelly, but I feel like the Kelly should be taken out and respected and dressed up. So if you're someone that is more dressed up, that is more classic, that's your style and that's what you prefer, you might like the look of the Kelly the best, or you might like the look of the Birkin the best, but you're someone that likes to dress up nice and chic and you have dinner parties and things that you want to go to, I would go with the Kelly. But if you're someone like me that is casual, likes to look nice, but wears sweaters, wears leggings, dresses, that kind of stuff, the Birkin actually will probably go with your style so much more. It's based on your style. Even though I'm a shoulder bag girl to my core, I like to wear shoulder bags. I thought the Kelly, with its convenience, I would like more. However, the Birkin just seems more relaxed, more nice to me, and just more carefree for some reason. And even this style of bag, I don't even think people, because there's so many, thanks to Amazon, there's so many different style bags out there that when I'm carrying this bag, nobody looks at me weird. Nobody even suspects that it's real. So it's not like I feel like I'm being posy. I feel like I'm being super stylish. Okay guys, that is everything. Did it surprise you that I'm a Birkin girl? Probably not. I bet that didn't surprise you. You guys probably screaming it when the videos first started, but I'd be curious. Put in the comments down below, are you a Birkin or a Kelly girl, or are you neither? You just don't care for this bag, it's not for you. Also put in the comments down below. And as always, I wanna thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye guys.